A perfectly steady, metronome-like heartbeat might be the most dangerous rhythm your heart can have. You've been taught to think of a low, steady heart rate as the gold standard of health. A sign of calm, of fitness, of control. But what if that's only half the story? What if the true secret to your health, your recovery, and your resilience isn't found in the number of times your heart beats, but in the tiny, imperceptible, and chaotic variations between those beats? By the end of this journey, you will understand the profound difference between your heart rate and your heart rate variability, or HRV. But more than that, you will see why this hidden number is the single most important biomarker for your body's readiness to perform, to recover, and to thrive. It is the language your nervous system uses to speak directly to you. And for most of your life, you haven't been able to hear it. So how can a less consistent heartbeat be a sign of a more healthy system? To understand that paradox, we have to look beyond the pumping of the heart itself and journey deep inside into the command center of your entire body. Imagine two musicians. The first is a metronome. Flawless, precise. Each tick is separated by the exact same interval of time. 1 beat per second. 60 beats per minute. It is the very definition of regularity. It is predictable, rigid, and unchanging. This is how most of us picture a healthy, resting heart. A steady, reliable rhythm. Now, imagine a second musician. A master jazz pianist. Their fingers dance across the keys. The music is fluid, alive. The tempo speeds up, just for a moment, deep within your body, operating completely outside of your conscious thought. Is your autonomic nervous system is less than number 3 seconds. Number is greater than. Think of it as the automatic pilot for your existence. It handles your breathing, your digestion, your pupil dilation, and of course, your heart rate. This system is split into two powerful, opposing branches, each with a very different agenda. First, you have the sympathetic nervous system. This is your gas pedal. Your fight or flight response. It's the ancient, primal system designed to save your life from the predator. When it takes control, it floods your body with stress hormones like adrenaline and cortisol. Your pupils dilate. Blood is diverted to your muscles. Your digestion stops. And your heart begins to beat harder and faster. Critically, it also forces your heart into a more regular, metronome-like rhythm. Why? Because when you're fighting for your life, there's no time for nuance or subtlety. You need a powerful, driving, predictable drumbeat to fuel the battle. This is a state of low heart rate variability. On the other side, you have the parasympathetic nervous system. This is your brake pedal, your rest and digest or feed and breathe system. It's the gentle, healing force that takes over when the threat has passed. It conserves energy, promotes digestion, and facilitates recovery and repair. When this system is dominant, it sends calming signals to your heart, allowing it to relax, to be more flexible, to return to that fluid, adaptable, jazz-like rhythm. This is a state of high heart rate variability. These two systems are in a constant, beautiful tug of war for control. And your breath is the rope. As you inhale, even gently, you are subtly activating your sympathetic, fight or flight system. Is less than number 3 seconds. Number is greater than. Your heart rate momentarily speeds up. And the time between heartbeats gets shorter and more regular. Then, as you exhale, you engage your parasympathetic, rest and digest system. Is less than number 3 seconds. Number is greater than. A powerful nerve called the vagus nerve sends a signal to your heart to slow down. The time between heartbeats lengthens and becomes more variable. Inhale, the gas. Exhale, the brake. Speed up, slow down. This rhythmic fluctuation, this dance between acceleration and deceleration driven by your breath, is the primary source of your HRV. Is less than number 3 seconds. Number is greater than. It's called respiratory sinus arrhythmia, and it's a sign of a perfectly functioning, healthy system. Is less than number 3 seconds. Number is greater than. So, when we measure your HRV, we are not really measuring your heart. We are using the heart as a window. We are eavesdropping on the conversation between your brain and your heart. We are getting a direct, real-time report on the balance of power between these two sides of your nervous system. Is less than number 3 seconds. Number is greater than. A high HRV score means that your parasympathetic system, your brake pedal, is strong and in charge. Is less than number 3 seconds. Number is greater than. It tells you that your body is in a state of rest, recovery, and readiness. It has the resources to handle stress. Because it's not already bogged down
Pulsating
by it.
lungs, a swirling stomach, an opening iris, and a beating
A low
heart.
HRV score means your sympathetic system, your gas pedal, is stuck in the on position. Is less than number 3 seconds, number is greater than. It's a sign that you are physically, mentally, or emotionally stressed. Your body is allocating all its resources to fighting a perceived threat, leaving little left over for recovery. Digestion, or immune function, is less than number 3 seconds. Number is greater than. Your system is rigid, fatigued, and unprepared for new challenges. So if HRV is a score for our nervous system's health, a direct measurement of this internal battle, how do we actually read it? Is less than number 3 seconds, number is greater than. What does a good or bad number actually look like? And what real-world forces are constantly pushing that number up? Or sending it crashing down? This is where theory meets reality. Modern wearable devices, rings, watches, chest straps can now track your HRV. Is less than number 3 seconds, number is greater than. Typically while you sleep, giving you a single number in the morning. This number is usually expressed in milliseconds, representing the root mean square of successive differences, or RMSSD. Is less than number 3 seconds, number is greater than. Now, the single most important rule of HRV is this. Do not compare your number to anyone else's. It is a deeply personal metric. Your friend, a professional athlete, might have an average HRV of 120 milliseconds. Is less than number 3 seconds, number is greater than. Your other friend, a busy parent who works a desk job, might have an average of 45. It doesn't automatically mean one is healthier than the other. Age, genetics, gender, and baseline fitness all create a huge range of what's normal. Is less than number 3 seconds, number is greater than. The only number that matters is your number, relative to your baseline. The power of HRV is in the daily trend. It is your body's personal readiness report. To understand this, let's imagine a day in the life of a person named Alex. Alex has been tracking their HRV for a few months and knows their personal baseline is around 55 milliseconds. Is less than #0. 8. Is greater than. This is Alex's normal. Is less than number 3 seconds, number is greater than. One night, Alex has a difficult day at work. Eats a large pizza and drinks 2 glasses of wine an hour before bed. And then stays up late scrolling through social media. The next morning, Alex wakes up, and their wearable device gives them an HRV score of 32. This is a massive drop from their baseline. What is Alex's body telling them? The late meal, alcohol, work stress, and blue light kept Alex's sympathetic fight or flight system, the gas pedal, flooring it all night long. Is less than number 3 seconds, number is greater than. The HRV score of 32 is a clear, objective message. I am not recovering. My resources are depleted. I am running on fumes. Pushing hard today, whether it's an intense workout, a high-stakes meeting, or another stressful event, will likely do more harm than good. Is less than number 3 seconds, number is greater than. Now, let's imagine a different scenario. The following week, Alex makes a change. They finish their work, do a 10-minute meditation session to de-stress, eat a balanced dinner 3 hours before bed, read a book instead of looking at a screen, and gets a solid 8 hours of high-quality sleep. They wake up the next morning feeling refreshed, and check their score. It's 68. This number, well above their baseline, Is their nervous system screaming? Thank you. The parasympathetic, rest and digest system was in full command all night. The brake pedal was applied, allowing for deep cellular repair. Is less than number 3 seconds number is greater than. The HRV score of 68 is an equally clear message. I am recovered, resilient, and prepared for a challenge. My tank is full. This is the power of HRV. It transforms your abstract feelings of being tired or energized into objective, actionable data. Is less than number 3 seconds number is greater than. It shows you the direct physiological cost or benefit of your daily choices. The poor night's sleep? You'll see it. That extra glass of wine? You'll see it. The stressful argument you had? You'll see it. The relaxing walk you took in nature? You'll see that, too. It is an unblinking, honest feedback loop. This ability to see the immediate impact of our choices is powerful. But this is just the beginning. The real magic of HRV isn't just in seeing what we've done, but in predicting what we can do. And in revealing the hidden connections that run far deeper, linking the state of our minds directly to the state of our bodies. For a long time, HRV was a tool reserved for elite athletes and cardiologists. It was used to optimize training, to know when to push for a new personal best, and when to back off to prevent overtraining and injury. Is less than number 3 seconds, number is greater than. But its true implications are far broader. This is not just a metric for physical performance. It is a metric for human performance. Consider your mental health. Think about states like chronic stress, anxiety, or burnout. Physiologically, they are states of prolonged sympathetic fight or flight nervous system activation. Is less than number 3 seconds. Number is greater than. Unsurprisingly, study after study now shows a powerful link between these mental health challenges and chronically low HRV. Is less than number 3 seconds. Number is greater than. But the inverse is also true. We can use the body to heal the mind. Techniques like meditation, mindfulness, and particularly slow, controlled breathing known as breathwork are now scientifically proven to increase HRV. Is less than number 3 seconds number is greater than. By consistently training your nervous system to be more flexible, you are building psychological resilience. This concept of resilience extends to your work, your creativity, your
Full
ability
recovered.
to focus.
Ready for strain.
A brain in a high HRV state is a brain that is safe, open,
How can you possibly
And
say
ready.
that right now?
connect, and create. Perhaps most profoundly, HRV is emerging as a powerful indicator of our long-term health and longevity. Is less than number 3 seconds number is greater than. Chronically low HRV is an independent risk factor for developing cardiovascular disease and for increased mortality from all causes. Is less than number 3 seconds, number is greater than. A flexible nervous system is, in many ways, a youthful nervous system. HRV ceases to be just a number from your watch. It becomes a holistic indicator of your well-being. It is the bridge between your subjective feelings and your objective physiology. It proves, with cold, hard data, that how you sleep is less than number 0.5 seconds. Number is greater than how you eat. Is less than number 0.5 seconds. Number is greater than how you move. Is less than number 0.5 seconds. Number is greater than. And how you think is less than number 0.5 seconds. Number is greater than are all threads in the same cloth. Is less than hash 0. 8 is greater than pull on 1. And the entire fabric shifts. So we've seen that a variable heart is a resilient heart. We've uncovered the hidden war within our nervous system and learned how to read its daily dispatches. Is less than number 3 seconds. Number is greater than. The question is no longer, what is HRV? The real question is, what will you do with this new language? Your body is speaking. We began this journey with a paradox. That a less steady, less consistent heartbeat is actually a healthier one. Is less than number 3 seconds number is greater than. We now understand that this isn't inconsistency, it is adaptability. It is the profound difference between a rigid, lifeless metronome and a living, breathing jazz musician. Is less than number 3 seconds number is greater than. Your heart rate is just the tempo. It's a single, simple note. Your heart rate variability is the artistry. It is the real-time score of the constant, critical battle between your stress response and your recovery system. It is less than number 3 seconds number is greater than. It is a measure of your resilience. By paying attention to this number, you are no longer guessing about your health. You are listening. Is less than number 3 seconds number is greater than. You have a direct, non-invasive line to your body's command center.